So over the course of the last video, we have talked about the basic idea of a confidence interval, and this is the example where we use that idea. So a manufacturer of a woman's clothing wants to know the mean height of the woman in the town, so that she knows that the standard deviation of their height is 5 centimeters. So here they give you the standard deviation to be 5 centimeters. But sometimes you might want to find that by yourself. You might have to find that by yourself. So she selects a random sample of 50 women, about 50 women, in the town and find their mean height to be 165.2 centimeters for a 90% confidence interval. Right, so we have standard deviation. Now we need to know the new variable, the new standard deviation. So the standard deviation now is, say, 5 square. So the variance would be 5 square over 50. So the standard deviation would be equal to, the standard deviation is equal to 5 over 50. This is our new standard deviation, and the mean is 165.2. Now a 90% confidence interval. So we have this. So we have the same graph we have done before. Just make it red. So this is the graph we have had. Sorry for that, but not that. Okay, so this is the normal. It's considered normal. Right, so here we have top 5%, and we here have these 5%. Right, so 5%. So it's 0.05. So in your normal distribution table, this is 0.05 and 0.95. So 0.95 will get you a Z score of 1.645. So this is your Z, and for 0.05 it is minus 1.645. Right. Now the confidence interval goes as this. Say we have confidence interval of the actual mean. So let's say actual mean is smaller than this plus k plus a little bit. So this is minus k. Right. This is the actual mean. So what we have now is that we need to find k, because we already have the mean, we have the standard deviation, we have the z, we can find k. So 1.645 z is equal to the mean plus k minus the mean. So this, in this case, it is 165.2 over the standard deviation. So the standard deviation is 5 over root of 50. So that this is equal to k over 5 over root of 50. So then we got k. So k is equal to 1.16. So the upper hand of the confidence interval, so say mean plus k is equal to 1.16 plus 1.65.2 plus this value, 165.2 plus 1.16. This gets you 166.4. Similarly, we get mean minus k to be 164.0. So these two, so we can get the 99% confidence interval to be 90% confidence interval to be 1.164.0 smaller than mean, the actual mean smaller, 166.4. So that is basically how you do confidence interval question. So in the future, there are more advanced form in which you might have to find your own mean, and you have to find your own standard deviation, and that will be shown in the next videos. But that's this is the basic idea which you need to master in doing question about confidence interval.